Welcome to Unit 4 of IELTS vocabulary. Okay, in today's vocabulary, we are learning topic vocabulary for growing old. Growing old. So, in writing and in speaking, one of the uncommon topics that we might be faced with is growing old. You might know a lot of vocabulary for the topic of your age. For example, if you are 18, 20 years finishing school, you might know a lot of vocabulary for people of your age. But when it comes to old people, you might run out of ideas. What to talk about, you don't know, or you don't have enough words to describe your opinion in writing, for example, yeah? Or if it's a text, even if it's a reading passage and the topic is something close to this, you have no idea. And you have so many questions about vocabulary. So, in order to prevent that, let's do some exercises. What is age? Who can tell me what is age? But as a verb. What am I saying if I say I'm aging? What does it mean?
Age, to age is mean to become older.
Yeah, to age means to become older.
Yeah.
So, you might ask me, why do I need this? Let's say if it's a writing essay exercise. Yeah, you're writing an essay and the question was something about old people or about society. You could say, as the society ages, as the time goes, as the society ages. So you're saying, as the people become old. Okay? So it's a very powerful word. Not just age, like how old I am. Age. No, it's a verb. I age. I become older. Aging. What is aging? Pay attention to how it's written. When adding ing, there's e is not disappearing. Okay, aging. So what does it mean, aging?
Yeah, it's the process of becoming older.
Process of becoming older is aging. All right. Ageism. Ageism. Is it good or bad? Anyone? Ageism. Is it good or bad?
Bad.
It's bad. Yeah. Aswan, can you tell me why it's bad?
Because
Yeah.
People may attitude with the aging people being badly.
So yeah, you might think that old people cannot do something, and when you eliminate them from workplace, or you don't give them, for example, physical work because you think they might not be able to do it, you are committing ageism. Yeah, you are subjecting them to ageism. They are suffering from ageism. Okay. You think that all people cannot do certain things. For example, is it popular, ageism, in, let's say, Uzbekistan, to say all people cannot work with computer?
yeah, it's very common.
Yeah, very common ageism. However, you might find some mechanics, people who fix the electronic things, who are older, not younger.
Yes.
You cannot find 18-year-old person who fixes phones, right? So ageism is not always correct. Yeah. Sometimes it's just a wrong idea. So, Alzheimer's disease, is this something that you're looking for? Do you try to get Alzheimer's disease? Sometimes. Okay, what is it?
Disorder of the brain in old people.
So yeah, especially in old people. So it can happen in some other ages, but especially in old people. Yeah. So what types of illness is it? What does it mean? Does it make you crazy?
No. For example, you cannot remember some information.
It's illness related to memory. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's not sanity. Insanity. Insanity means to become crazy. Yeah. It's not insanity. It's about memory. So let's talk about nursing home. Nursing home. We forgot to write. Here, nursing home. What is it?
Place for old people?
Yeah, place for old people.
Yeah.
People who leave their parents, not to join them in their family. Yeah, they usually give them away to. There was another word. I forgot how to say. Parental.
Sheltered house.
No. Yeah, sheltering housing is a vegetation house.
Residential home.
Yeah, maybe. But what Sardo said is sheltering house is also used for, not just for old people, also used for emergencies, like when there's a tornado, for example, tsunami coming. People have to live someplace, and they don't have enough houses, or they have to live somewhere. They go to Sheltered house. Okay. What is next word? OAP. What is OAP? Old age pensioner. You can go to pension. You can retire at any age. At any age you can retire. 30. You hear a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, businessmen, retiring. They say, "Oh, I've collected enough money at the bank. Now I don't want to work."
Yes.
At 35-year-old, 40-year-old, they retire. They're not 60. They're not 70. They can walk. They don't need cane, but they say, "Oh, I'm retired." But this one is OAP, old age pensioner. They are already 80, 90, 70, like this.
Their age or
They cannot work because of their physical or mental even, yes. Mental abilities or disabilities maybe even, yeah?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Next one, pension. So this one is a person. You can use OAP towards the person. But when you say pension, you're talking about?
The money.
Yeah, but also time.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's in the pension.
No.
Yeah.
He went to pension. He took pension time. Okay? So if you say pensioner, you're talking about a person. If you're saying pension, you're talking about time. Certain time when people retire, when people stop working. They don't participate socially. Okay? They are in the pension. Okay? Next one. Process. Where is process? I think we forgot. Aha, here. What is the process? Yeah.
Yeah, a series of actions.
So any action, if you have a goal and you do everything towards this goal, all these things that you did are called
Process.
Yeah. If you want to get a high score from IELTS, you cannot get it in one click. Yeah. Like in one day. Unless you go to such a magical courses like IELTS 7 in 1 month or okay, so they think they don't have a process. We think we have a process. Yeah, like you need to improve 4 skills, and if you want, let's say if you want to get a 7, you need to get 7 from all 4 skills, or 2, 9, 2, 6, or something like that. There is no other process. You need to work and improve all 4 skills, right? This is process. But why do we need process for the topic of growing old? Why?
Of getting old.
When you get old, there's a process of, let's say, retirement. Yeah, if you want to retire, you become OAP. There's a process. You cannot say, "Nah, I'm tired. Let's go to a pension house." No. You need some process. Yeah, before you go to.
Official retirement.
Yes, official. There's an official retirement age. You have to fill up probably some application. Yeah, I finished my work. I want to go to retired house or something. Yeah, there's a process. Yeah. Next word. Cosmetic surgery. Does every OAP need a cosmetic surgery? No. It doesn't have to. Even young people are getting cosmetic surgery, especially which country we are talking about? Which country do you know? Whose faces are absolutely not natural, like
Chinese.
maybe Chinese, maybe American, probably Korean and Japanese. They have cosmetic surgery as just a habit, like almost everyone has it. Yeah. Culture. What is culture? Nilfar.
Culture,
Customs. Yeah. So how people live. Yeah. How their attitudes toward life, towards each other. Yeah. How they behave. Yeah. Way of life is called what? Culture. But do you think old people have their own culture? Yeah. They have their own culture. For example, they have maybe their unique way of talking. And they have same interests maybe. Yeah. They're not into extreme sports mostly. They may like slow games like cards or chess or reading a newspaper or something like that. Yeah. You cannot copy their culture. It's theirs. Imagine doing these things yourself. Where's Hoji Murat? Here's Hoji Murat. And you are sitting and you're reading newspaper with a really big eyeglass. Yeah. It's impossible. Yeah. So every age group has their own culture. What is dementia? Dementia. Is it something positive? Jahangir? Dementia is something that everybody must have. No. What is it? Some people must have it. What is it?
This is a kind of health condition that patients tend to lose their memory, most of them, because of their age.
Yeah. What does it look like? What other illness does it look like?
Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah. And also the problem with this is Alzheimer's disease is a memory problem mostly. But this one, this Alzheimer's disease can cause dementia.
Yeah.
But dementia is much more serious than Alzheimer's disease, yeah? Because it just not only works with the memory, but also personality changes. Their personality, their culture, how they behave, today's topic for essay, how they behave can change because of dementia. Serious illness. Facelift, what is a facelift?
Type of cosmetic surgery.
It's a type of cosmetic surgery, facelift. Who does facelift usually? What do you think?
I think more youngsters.
All people, mostly. Facelift means that your faces are already sagging. Your faces are sagging. Keyin so'zni aytib turamiz endi haligi. Navbat kelmasa ham ishlasa bo'ldi, nima farqi bor, to'g'rimi? Sagging. Your faces are sagging, all people like this. You have facelift. You have facelift, and now your face is not sagging here, it's here, okay? Yeah. If your faces are sagging, or if you need cosmetic surgery, you can have facelift. Now your face is, no wrinkles, yes. Quality of life. What is quality of life? Bahadur-jon.
The extent of enjoyment.
Yeah. Are you happy about your quality of life?
Yeah.
So, old people, who thinks about the quality of life more? Old people, young people?
Maybe all people.
Probably old people, yeah? They all think, well, am I living better? Am I happy? How many mistakes did I make in my life? You don't ask these questions every day.
Yeah.
But old people usually might.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they will or they do. They might. Next one. Residential home. What is a residential home? Asham.
Some treatment in own house or home.
In their own house.
No.
They cannot look after themselves,
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they must
who do not require nursing care, live and are cared for. Yeah, without nursing home. I don't want to go to this place where every old person goes. I want to go to residential home. So I cannot take care of myself. Somebody has to look after me. But I cannot go to nursing home.
Yeah.
It's called what?
Residential.
Yeah. Be careful not to say it residential house, because any house is a residential house. Your house is a residential house. My house. Why? Reside means to live. Living place, it means, yeah? Residential home is totally different thing. It's for all people, right? Yeah, old people. Retirement. Is it something like this?
Yes.
Yeah. This can be money. Retirement is just time. Yeah.
money time.
Period.
What are you thinking? Are you thinking to work harder? No, I'm thinking about retirement. I'm saying I don't want to work. I'm thinking about the time when I'm not working. Pension is when I'm getting money also. So retirement is not working. Act of stopping working. Yeah. All right. Sagging. We talked about it. When you're physically drop down to a lower level, like sagging. Not just your face. You can have a facelift when your face is sagging. Your body. Usually, when you get older, you cannot become taller and much more handsome and much more fit and like, I'm becoming 60 and I'm becoming stronger every second. You cannot say that. Yeah. You're sagging. Yeah. You're becoming like this. That's why they have canes and stuff. Yeah. All right. How about senior citizen?
Official age of retirement.
Yes. So if you say old person or seniors, they're almost same. But if you say senior citizen, you're talking about people
who are in the
retirement.
at the age of retirement. For example, for you, person who is 50, just a 50. Let's say retirement age in Uzbekistan is 70 or 65. Yeah. Even a 64-year-old can be called old person, right?
No.
64-year-old can they be called old person?
Yes.
Of course. Can they be called retired? Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. Can they be senior? Yes. But in order to become senior citizen, they must reach the average official age, of retirement. Next one, faculty. What is faculty? We don't have this word here, yeah? Faculty. Here. ability. For example, walking, movement. Movement is also ability. This is a faculty. When you go to Tashmi or Admi, different, it's not a faculty of studying. In Uzbek, faculty means branch of studying. They have faculty of if one corpus or one building, facilities on the faculty of walking. Next one, viruses. Next one, bacteria. The third one, surgery, cutting people. Yeah. So they have different faculties. So also, your physical ability is faculty.
Yes.
Okay, your physical ability. If you can sing, you have faculty. Yeah. Yeah. You are born with this faculty. What is geriatric? Can you repeat? Geriatric.
Geriatric.
What does it mean? Mohanur.
Branch of medicine which specializes
Interesting. Geriatric is medicine. Really? Geriatrics. It's medicine. It can be medicine which works with old people is called geriatrics. But if you say geriatric, you can be talking about old people. Yeah. If you see an old person walking in the street, can you say, "Oh, I saw a geriatric"? Can you say? If you see old person walking in the street, can you say, "I saw a geriatric"? Yes. Geriatric can be adjective. Here it's given as an adjective, but I say it can be as a noun. Noun form of geriatric is geriatric. Okay. So if you want to say, okay, tell me about your family. You're saying, "Oh, I have a small family." Blah 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 blah. Also, there are two geriatrics in my family: grandmother and grandfather. Much better, yeah? Then say, "I have a grandfather and I also have a grandmother." Everybody hears this sentence every day. This is not a new thing for them. If you say, "Oh, there are two geriatrics in my house," then you can say grandfather, grandmother, yeah? Oh, grave, or have one's foot in the grave. What does it mean? It doesn't mean he's about to die. It means it means that that person is old, yeah?
Too old.
Too old, yeah, very old, yeah. Gray power. It's like power which has a color of gray, yeah?
No.
Power has a gray? What is it?
The power which is connected with old people.
Yeah.
Old people's powers.
In some countries, old people have organizations. These organizations always fight for example, if there's a new law, some rules, yeah, this organization tries to fight for the rights of old people, and the power they can do is called gray power. Imagine they can have political power, they can have social power, they can say, "Hey, no smoking in places where old people live, near the places."
Financial.
Who says that? Gray power, that people of old people organize it. They have gray power. Okay?
Yes.
Sheltered housing.
designed for old people.
Yeah, sheltered housing. Let's read the official definition. Housing designed for elderly people where they have their own flats, so they can be independent. But where someone who is employed to give him help when required, are called warden, also lives. So they can take care of themselves if they're living in a sheltered house. But where can they not help themselves?
In nursing homes.
Thank you. You are very active today. Thank you. Status. What is status? Status is something that you put for Telegram, right? What is it? It doesn't have to be Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook. It can be anywhere. Even Instagram. Yes. But in real life as well. Yeah. Everybody has a status. Yeah. If you have, what is the oldest status? Oldest status. Like really, really oldest status from this unit maybe. Culture. Oldest status. Youngest status maybe baby. Yeah. 18, 20-year-old status maybe teenager. What's the oldest status that you can get from this book? Senior. Okay. Geriatric. What else? Okay, yeah, geriatric is enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. Thank you for today's lesson. I hope you learned. Why is it important to listen to our video? Let's talk a little bit about this. Because we are giving examples. We are giving examples. I'm asking questions, sometimes tricky question. I'm trying to lie to you. It makes you think. By using these words, we are trying to remember it in context. In the exam, they will ask us really ideas, not words. They will not say, hey, what synonyms do you know for old people? Huh? Old people. Huh? No, they will not say. They will say, hey, what's the attitudes of people towards old people in your country? Then you say, let me think about. If I want to say, old people are very powerful, how can, oh, great power, whoa, great power. I can use great power. Eh? Do you see why? Because I remember I once talked with my teacher when he was filming a video. He said, great power is power that all people can have in order to change their law, to change their society. Yeah, something like this. Mana shunaqa qilib biz joyda ishlatib ketyapmiz, ertaga joy kelib qoladi, kontekst so'rab qoladi, keyin tepib qoladi. 20 ta qolmaydi, umid qilmanglar. Lekin kerakli joyda ikkita uchtasi qolsa ham mana shunday yetadi. 15% degani uchtasi, 7 tadan, 20 tadan uchtasi 15% degani. 15%, 85% ni unutib yuborsangiz ham 3 ta 4 tasi qolsa yetadi sizga. Qanchalar baxtli insonsiz. Agar har biriga e'tibor berib, videoni ko'rib yozgan bo'lsalaring albatta. Hammalaringga omad tilayman. Eslaringdan chiqmasin, bu videolar YouTube ga 24 soatga qo'yiladi. 24 soatdan keyin qulflanadi va faqatgina Intellect Akantda Qo'qon shahrida, Farg'ona viloyati Qo'qon shahridagi Intellect Akant o'quv markazida o'qiyotgan domlaga o'ta yaqin bo'lgan insonlargagina tashlab beriladi. Hammaga ham tashlamaydi. Shuning uchun 24 soat ichida yozib olinglar, sheriklaringga tashlab ko'rib olinglar kerak bo'lsa. Hammaga omad.